A professor claims we are fundamentally wrong about death, we can reverse it. Professor Sam Parnia believes everything we think we know about the end of life is quote-unquote fundamentally wrong. People can be brought back to life. A UK-trained scientist has controversially claimed, insisting death is a reversible state, quote-unquote. Professor Sam Parnia outlines his highly unorthodox ideas in his new book, Lucid Dying, in which he argues that resurrection, far from being the stuff of science fiction, is both an objective and a genuine possibility. Professor Parnia, who is an associate professor of medicine at New York University Langone Medical Center, told The Telegraph, "What we believe about death is fundamentally wrong." The academic, who studied at Guy's and St. Thomas in London, has spent 3 decades researching the point in which life ends and death begins. He insisted you can reverse death and it's not just a wish, it's a reality. People used to think you could never go beyond the boundaries of flying, let alone going beyond the atmosphere of the earth, and if you always believed that, then you would never try. If we remove that social label that makes us think everything stops and look at it objectively, it's basically an injury process, he says. Mr. Parnia, who has a research lab in New York, NYU Langone, insists that he is completely serious, believing brains remain salvageable, not only for hours but possibly days of time. In one instance, brain cells retained full function 48 hours after they were removed from a person's body, despite the ice being used to preserve the organ melting thanks to a delayed DHL delivery. Mr. Parnia continued, he says, so that's a whole game changer. Part of his motivation appears to be personal, with the 52-year-old explaining, I tell everyone, look, I'm going to have a cardiac arrest soon, and I'm appalled at the treatment I'm going to get. It's atrocious what we have to go through when interventions are possible, he said. If I have a heart attack and die tomorrow, why should I stay dead? That's not necessary anymore. Mr. Parnia further believes that there is hope for people who are violently done away with. He said, you just need someone to go to the operating room, find where the laceration was, stitch it together, and put blood back into your body again. People who die young, who are otherwise healthy, are all potentially salvageable, he said. Lucid Dying is published on Thursday. And this is on Express UK by Kieran McGrath. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.